She stopped texting. Her replies turned cold. One-word answers that felt like frost. The woman who once lit up your phone now treats your presence like static. You scroll through old messages wondering, what went wrong? But stop, this isn't heartbreak, this is awakening. When she ignores you, that's not your cue to chase, it's your invitation to rise. This isn't about revenge, it's about evolution. Because every silence, every absence, every unanswered message is an opportunity to build a version of yourself that no one can ignore. Tonight, we step into the fire of Stoicism, where men learn to control not others, but themselves, to turn rejection into reflection, pain into power. This is your journey, from reaction to composure, from confusion to clarity, from being ignored to becoming unshakable. Lesson 1. Detach to dominate. A Stoic doesn't fight for control, he creates it within. When she pulls away, she's testing your foundation. Will you collapse under silence or rise through it? Epictetus once said, "We suffer not from events, but from our judgment about them." She stops replying. That's not rejection. It's revelation. She's showing you who she is, believe her. The modern man panics, he texts. He calls, he performs, but the Stoic remains still. Your silence is not weakness, it's strategy. It's a mirror. And the more still it becomes, the louder it speaks. Don't chase what's walking away. Don't explain yourself to chaos. Don't beg to be seen by someone who chooses to look away. Let her absence expose her character. Let your silence reveal your strength. You do nothing, but that nothing changes everything, because in that quiet, she hears the truth. You were never hers to control. You are grounded, centered, whole, a storm hidden behind calm eyes. Lesson 2. Respect yourself more than you crave her attention. Every time you double text, every time you over-explain, every time you chase, you chip away at your masculine frame. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." And freedom begins when you stop begging for validation. You are not here to convince anyone of your worth. You are here to remember it. She may test your patience, withdraw her affection, or dangle attention like bait. But you stay centered. Because the moment you chase, you lose your edge. Respect yourself enough to walk away from confusion. Your peace is your currency. Spend it wisely. When she senses that your world doesn't orbit hers, something changes, she feels it. That silence, that stillness, it rattles her ego. Because men who don't chase are rare, men who don't react are powerful. You are not punishing her, you're prioritizing yourself. And that shift from seeking to self-respect is the foundation of true attraction. Lesson 3. Let absence speak. Absence is not punishment, it's poetry. You don't block her, you don't post quotes, you don't announce your exit. You simply fade, quietly, completely, and the silence becomes deafening. She refreshes her notifications, scrolls through your story, feels the gap where your presence used to be. You haven't said a word, but your silence has said it all, because absence reveals what presence once hid. It teaches what words never could. And in that stillness, something beautiful happens. You reconnect with yourself. You hear your own thoughts again. You feel your own energy. You remember your purpose. You stop asking, why did she pull away? And start asking, why did I tolerate less? That's when you grow. That's when peace returns. The Stoics believed in control over the self, not the situation, not the other person, only the self. Your silence isn't revenge, it's revelation. Let her feel your absence. Let your peace echo where your presence once was. Because sometimes the loudest thing a man can say is nothing. Lesson 4. Invest in yourself, not the illusion. Every ounce of energy you gave her, reclaim it, pour it into your body, your craft, your purpose. Go to the gym, learn a skill, build your empire, because the man who evolves in silence returns, unrecognizable. She'll look for the version she left, but that man will be, in his place stands someone stronger, calmer, wiser, someone who doesn't seek, he creates. While she plays games, you play life. While she tests, you train. While she doubts, you build. That's the Stoic way, Marcus Aurelius wrote. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. So become one. Quietly, ruthlessly, completely. The goal isn't to make her regret losing you. The goal is to become so whole that you no longer need to be. Found. Invest in your evolution and let success whisper where emotion once shouted. Lesson 5. Calm destroys what chaos cannot touch. Here's the final truth. A woman ignoring you doesn't break you, it reveals you. It shows you where you still seek validation. It shows you where you've forgotten your value, and that awareness and that sting is the beginning of mastery. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." When she brings chaos, you bring calm. When she plays games, you play life. When she tests boundaries, you enforce them with quiet certainty. You don't need to shout to be powerful. You don't need to react to prove strength. Your calmness is the strength. And over time, that calm becomes terrifying. Because what can she do to a man who no longer reacts? She can't manipulate his peace. She can't shake his focus. She can't touch his core. He's detached, not cold but clear. He's not angry. He's awakened. And she realizes what she took for granted was rare. What she mistook for weakness was wisdom. But by then, it's too late, because the man she tried to test became the man she can no longer reach. She thought she could play with your peace. But she forgot. You are not chasing anymore. You've become silence in motion, stillness in strength, power in patience. You don't react, you don't explain, you rise, you are calm, and that calm is the storm. So when she ignores you, smile. Because that's not rejection, it's graduation. You're not being punished, you're being prepared for a higher version of yourself. The Stoics would tell you, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So rise quietly, confidently, unshakably, and let your calm destroy everything that doesn't deserve you. Comment done if you're reclaiming your peace, and subscribe to Stoic Spark for more daily Stoic wisdom. Because in a noisy world, the calm ones rule it.